Stoics believe that we cannot control external factors such as other people, events, or circumstances. The only things we can control are our own judgments, decisions, and actions. Therefore, we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot control with calmness and equanimity. One of the main goals of Stoicism is to overcome destructive emotions such as anger, fear, envy, or lust, which disturb our peace of mind and prevent us from acting rationally. Stoics argue that these emotions stem from false or irrational beliefs about what is good or bad, and we can free ourselves from them by examining and correcting our beliefs. Stoicism can be particularly helpful in our relationships with others, including those with the opposite sex. Stoics believe in treating everyone with kindness, justice, and respect, regardless of their gender, status, or background. However, they also caution against the dangers and temptations that can arise from sexual desires and attachments, advising us to be careful and cautious in our interactions. In this video, we will focus on an aspect of Stoicism that is particularly relevant for men: what a man must always hide from a woman. This may sound strange or even sexist, but it is not. It is based on the Stoic understanding of human nature and the roles of men and women in society. It is also based on the Stoic ideal of self-mastery, which requires discretion and modesty about certain things. So what are these things that a man must always hide from a woman? Here are 8 of them. Number 1, his weaknesses. In Stoicism, a Stoic man adheres to timeless principles that guide his approach to life, especially when confronting challenges and weaknesses. A fundamental tenet of Stoicism is that one's character is truly measured by their response to adversity. When facing personal weaknesses, a Stoic man does not complain or seek solace in the acknowledgement of his pain. Instead, he embodies virtues such as patience, forbearance, resignation, fortitude, and endurance. This Stoic ethos involves enduring challenges with a calm and rational mind, not by suppressing emotions or denying pain, but by recognizing that while external circumstances may be beyond control, one's response to them is a personal choice. The Stoic man refrains from seeking sympathy or pity, even from those closest to him, such as his lover or wife. He relies on his own strength and resilience, understanding that true fortitude comes from within. Stoicism values self-sufficiency and inner strength, which are not dependent on external validation or expressions of pity. While conventional wisdom may suggest that sharing vulnerabilities and seeking support is a sign of strength, Stoicism offers a different perspective. The Stoic man believes there is power in enduring suffering in silence, not for the sake of posturing, but to cultivate a resilient and composed spirit. This silence is a conscious choice to respond to difficulties with unwavering inner strength, not a suppression of emotion. Importantly, the Stoic man does not allow his weaknesses to erode his confidence or self-esteem. Instead, he views these weaknesses as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. In the Stoic worldview, every challenge and hardship is a chance to forge a stronger, more virtuous character. By acknowledging weaknesses, the Stoic man finds the raw material for his own transformation. For the Stoic, life is a continuous journey of self-discovery and self-mastery. Each trial is not an obstacle, but a stepping stone to refine the art of living with virtue. By embracing this philosophy, the Stoic man finds purpose and fulfillment in facing life's uncertainties with poised inner strength. In a world marked by chaos and unpredictability, the Stoic man stands as a testament to the enduring power of a disciplined mind and an indomitable spirit. Number 2, his mistakes. In Stoic philosophy, the approach to handling mistakes is insightful and instructive, particularly in the context of a man's interactions with a woman. To a Stoic, mistakes are not just errors, but essential stepping stones on the path to wisdom and self-improvement. A Stoic man navigates his mistakes with humility, diligence, and introspective learning. A key aspect of the Stoic approach to mistakes is the discretion in revealing them, especially to a woman, to avoid being perceived as ignorant or foolish. This perspective is not about hiding imperfections out of shame or fear, but understanding that mistakes are personal learning experiences. A Stoic man knows that sharing his mistakes might not always contribute constructively to a relationship or conversation. Humility and diligence are virtues that guide a Stoic's response to mistakes. While a Stoic man understands that to err is human, he approaches his tasks with careful thought to minimize errors. When mistakes occur, he embraces them as opportunities for growth and development, analyzing them with a rational mind to understand their root causes and lessons. Learning from mistakes is a cornerstone of Stoic practice. The Stoic man does not indulge in self-flagellation or excessive guilt, but seeks to turn mistakes into valuable life lessons, enhancing his ability to navigate future situations with greater wisdom. He practices discipline and perseverance in correcting mistakes, understanding that improvement is a continuous process requiring consistent effort. Taking responsibility for one's mistakes is fundamental to Stoicism. A Stoic man does not blame others or wallow in self-blame. He owns his actions and their consequences, focusing on rectifying the situation and preventing similar mistakes in the future. Epictetus captured this essence by saying, "It is not the things that happen to us that trouble us, but our opinions about them." This statement underscores the Stoic belief that our interpretation and reaction to events, including mistakes, define their impact on us. In conclusion, a Stoic man's approach to mistakes is a blend of humility, learning, and personal responsibility. His handling of errors is about cultivating inner resilience and wisdom, not concealment. By viewing mistakes as opportunities for growth and adhering to Stoic virtues, he navigates life with deeper understanding and a commitment to continuous self-improvement. Number 3. His dreams. The Stoic perspective on dreams and aspirations is rooted in realism, pragmatism, and self-sufficiency. A Stoic man approaches his dreams with groundedness and focus, avoiding vanity and delusion. This philosophy influences how he shares his dreams and aspirations, especially with a woman. To a Stoic, dreams and aspirations are not fanciful illusions or unattainable fantasies, but meaningful pursuits aligned with one's values and capabilities. A Stoic man is cautious about sharing his dreams, not out of secrecy, but to avoid vanity and the quest for external validation. This restraint reflects the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within one's control and influence. In Stoic thought, the pursuit of dreams is not driven by a desire for recognition or approval from others, including a romantic partner. Instead, the Stoic man is guided by his inner compass, seeking fulfillment through personal growth and achieving goals that resonate with his true self. He understands that seeking external validation can lead to disappointment and detract from genuine self-improvement. The Stoic approach to dreams emphasizes focusing on duties and realistic goals. The Stoic man channels his passion and purpose into achievable objectives that positively impact his life and the lives of others. He avoids investing time and energy in things beyond his control or irrelevant to his happiness. The Stoic man's relationship with his dreams is characterized by self-reliance and autonomy. He trusts his own judgment and inner voice, drawing upon his inner resources to realize his ambitions. This self-reliance is not a rejection of support from others, but an affirmation of his ability to direct his life's course. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, encapsulated this philosophy with his observation, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This statement underscores the Stoic belief that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, shaped by the quality and nature of one's thoughts and perspectives. For the Stoic man, dreams are not idle fantasies, but reflections of a thoughtful and purpose-driven mind. In essence, the Stoic man's approach to his dreams is a blend of realism, self-reliance, and a focus on personal values and capabilities. He views his aspirations through the lens of practicality and internal validation, seeking to achieve goals that bring genuine fulfillment and align with his principles. This measured and introspective approach to dreams exemplifies the Stoic commitment to living a life guided by thoughtful, purposeful, and self-sufficient principles. Number 4. His feelings. In the philosophy of Stoicism, a Stoic man's relationship with his feelings and emotions is a nuanced exploration of self-awareness, mindfulness, and deliberate management of internal states. Contrary to the misconception that Stoicism requires emotional suppression, the Stoic man does not seek to stifle his feelings. Instead, he embraces them with keen awareness and mindfulness. In Stoicism, emotions are not seen as adversaries to be conquered, but as signals providing valuable insights into one's inner state. By acknowledging and understanding his feelings, the Stoic man gains a deeper understanding of himself and is better equipped to navigate life's complexities. The Stoic man is vigilant about how his feelings and emotions might impact his judgments and actions. Stoicism teaches that a wise individual does not allow emotions to hijack reason, but integrates emotional intelligence into rational decision-making. By maintaining this balance, the Stoic man ensures that his responses to external events are guided by deliberate and considered thought processes rather than fleeting emotions. While the Stoic man is attuned to his emotions, he exercises discretion when expressing them to others. This choice is not about feigning emotional indifference, but stems from a desire to communicate emotions in an appropriate and beneficial manner. He understands that indiscriminate displays of emotions, even to his lover or wife, may not always positively contribute to the dynamics of relationships. The Stoic man's decision to withhold certain emotions from others is rooted in his commitment to project a rational and calm demeanor. In Stoicism, the ideal is not emotional detachment, but the mastery of emotions. By choosing when and how to express his feelings, he seeks to convey a sense of rationality and composure rather than appearing irrational or overly emotional. In Stoicism, feelings and emotions are not discarded but refined, becoming tools for self-awareness and wisdom. The Stoic man's approach to emotions is a testament to the harmonious integration of reason and feeling, fostering a life of balance, resilience, and thoughtful engagement with the world. In conclusion, the Stoic man's handling of feelings is a nuanced dance between self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and the judicious expression of emotions. In the grand tapestry of Stoic virtues, his approach to feelings paints a portrait of a mindful, rational, and emotionally intelligent individual, navigating the intricate landscapes of the human experience. Number 5. His secrets. In Stoic philosophy, the handling of personal secrets is deeply connected to the principles of discretion, honor, and respect for oneself and others. This approach influences how a Stoic man manages the sharing of his secrets, particularly in his interactions with a woman. From a Stoic perspective, secrets are not about secrecy for its own sake, but about valuing privacy and maintaining personal dignity. Secrets reflect one's inner life and personal experiences. They are closely guarded not due to shame or malice, but because they represent aspects of one's privacy and personal honor. A Stoic man appreciates the sanctity of his inner world and understands that not all aspects of his life need to be shared, even with those closest to him. Discretion is a core virtue in Stoicism. A Stoic man avoids gossip and slander, recognizing that such behaviors betray trust and diminish his own character. He keeps confidences out of respect for personal boundaries and the confidentiality of shared information. This discretion demonstrates his respect for both his own and others' privacy. Honor and trustworthiness are central to a Stoic's character. The Stoic man is committed to keeping his word and maintaining his integrity. He avoids actions that would betray or deceive others, understanding that such behavior compromises his moral principles and erodes the trust placed in him. His commitment to honor extends to how he manages his own secrets as well as those entrusted to him by others. The Stoic man approaches secrets with a protective and respectful attitude. He does not reveal or exploit secrets, but safeguards them, recognizing that doing so respects the dignity and privacy of individuals. This protective stance is not about evading responsibility, but about preserving the sanctity of personal experiences and inner lives. Self-trust is a fundamental aspect of how a Stoic handles secrets. He relies on his own judgment and discretion to decide what should be shared and what should remain private. This self-trust reflects confidence in his ability to manage his inner world, not isolation or mistrust of others. Cicero, the Stoic orator, captured this philosophy when he said, "The most sacred thing in the world is the human soul." This statement reflects the Stoic belief in the sacredness of the inner self, which includes thoughts, feelings, experiences, and secrets. For the Stoic man, protecting his secrets and respecting the secrets of others honors the sacredness of the human soul. In summary, the Stoic man's approach to secrets is a balance of discretion, honor, and respect. He values the privacy and dignity of his inner world and understands that not all aspects of his life need to be shared. His commitment to discretion, trustworthiness, and the protection of personal boundaries demonstrates his respect for the sanctity of the human soul, embodying the principles of Stoicism with integrity and dignity. Number 6. His pains. In the philosophy of Stoicism, the Stoic man's approach to pain reflects his resilience, fortitude, and unwavering commitment to inner tranquility. This perspective deeply influences how he handles and communicates about his pain, particularly within a romantic relationship. Stoicism views pain not as something to deny or suppress, but as an opportunity to transcend suffering and embrace challenges with a composed and positive attitude. For a Stoic man, openly displaying his pain, especially in a relationship, might be seen as a sign of misery. Instead, he maintains a stoic and cheerful demeanor, recognizing that life's difficulties are an inevitable part of the human experience. Endurance becomes a key feature of his response to pain. He does not let pain dictate his mood or behavior, but meets it with patience and strength, understanding that enduring hardships gracefully reflects true resilience. When faced with pain, the Stoic man refrains from complaining or seeking sympathy. Instead, he bears his suffering with grace and gratitude. This approach is not about a masochistic desire for suffering, but about understanding that enduring pain with dignity is a transformative process. He sees pain as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Stoicism also offers a unique perspective on seeking relief from pain. Rather than actively seeking immediate comfort, the Stoic man views pain as a challenge that strengthens him. By reframing pain as a chance for personal development, he transforms the experience into a meaningful part of his journey. The Stoic man's response to pain is not about showing vulnerability or seeking sympathy. Instead, he views it as a personal challenge and a chance for internal transformation. By not displaying his pain openly, he focuses his energy on overcoming difficulties with resilience and maintaining a positive outlook. Seneca, a notable Stoic philosopher, encapsulated this approach with his statement, "Fire tests gold, and misfortune tests brave men." This analogy emphasizes the Stoic belief that challenges, symbolized by fire, reveal an individual's true character and resilience. The Stoic man embraces these tests with courage and strength. In summary, the Stoic man's approach to pain is characterized by endurance, joy, and transformative growth. By facing challenges with resilience, maintaining a positive attitude, and viewing pain as an opportunity for self-improvement, he exemplifies Stoic ideals of inner strength and tranquility. This approach allows him to navigate life's difficulties with grace and a steadfast commitment to personal development. Number 7. His pleasures. In Stoic philosophy, the approach to pleasure emphasizes temperance and moderation. This perspective is particularly important in a Stoic man's interactions and relationships with women. Stoicism teaches that while pleasure itself is not inherently negative, it must be managed carefully to avoid indulgence and addiction. For a Stoic man, pleasure is viewed through the lens of reason and moderation. He understands that allowing pleasures to dominate or corrupt him would go against the Stoic principles of self-discipline and rationality. Instead, he engages with pleasures thoughtfully, always mindful of their transient nature and their potential to distract from more meaningful pursuits. This approach is not about deprivation or asceticism, but about incorporating pleasure into life in a balanced and deliberate manner. The Stoic man practices restraint and avoids excess, ensuring that pleasures do not become his master. He recognizes that craving and coveting pleasures can lead to dissatisfaction and turmoil, so he cultivates a non-attached attitude toward them. His desires do not override his rational judgment or moral compass. Instead, he uses his pleasures wisely and virtuously, making sure they serve him rather than dominate his life. Stoicism also teaches the value of not abusing or wasting pleasures. The Stoic man values the quality of his experiences over their quantity, seeking to enhance his pleasures through mindful appreciation rather than indulgence. This approach allows him to enjoy life's pleasures genuinely while avoiding the pitfalls of excess and hedonism. In relationships with women, the Stoic man is guided by self-regulation. He does not seek to satisfy his pleasures through external sources, including romantic relationships. Instead, he focuses on regulating his desires and pleasures internally, aligning them with his Stoic virtues. This self-regulation reflects his commitment to personal integrity and autonomy. As Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, said, "Freedom is not procured by a full enjoyment of what is desired, but by controlling the desire." This insight highlights the Stoic belief that true freedom and contentment come from mastering one's desires rather than being controlled by them. In summary, the Stoic man's approach to pleasure is marked by a balance between enjoyment and self-control. By engaging with pleasures in a measured and conscious way, he upholds the values of temperance and rationality. This balanced approach allows him to experience life's joys without falling into the traps of excess and indulgence, living in accordance with Stoic principles. Number 8. His love. In Stoic philosophy, love is approached with a focus on independence, self-sufficiency, and rationality. A Stoic man understands that love should not lead to excessive attachment or dependence, but should be guided by wisdom and freedom. This perspective shapes how he navigates romantic relationships and emotional bonds. For a Stoic man, love is about balance and reason. He values love, but does not allow it to compromise his principles or autonomy. Instead, he approaches love with a rational mindset, ensuring that it enriches his life without blinding him to reality or eroding his independence. In his relationships, the Stoic man practices respect, dignity, and equality. He views love as a mutual exchange of care rather than a means of possession or clinging. This approach fosters a healthy and balanced relationship where both partners can grow independently while sharing mutual respect and care. He does not demand love as a right, but appreciates it as a valued gift, which enhances his sense of gratitude and mindfulness. The Stoic man also understands that true love is demonstrated through actions, not just words. He shows his love through supportive and caring behavior, rather than relying solely on verbal expressions. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, expressed this idea with his insight: "The best way to avenge yourself is not to become like the wrongdoer." This philosophy highlights the importance of maintaining one's virtue and character, even in the face of challenges. In love, it means remaining true to one's values and principles, regardless of emotional circumstances. Ultimately, the Stoic man's approach to love is a blend of emotional depth and rational understanding. He loves deeply and genuinely while maintaining his independence and virtue. This balanced approach allows him to cultivate meaningful and fulfilling relationships, staying aligned with the core principles of Stoicism and leading to a more harmonious and contented life. Conclusion. According to Stoicism, there are 8 things a man should always keep private from a woman. This does not imply lying, deceiving, or being cold and distant. Instead, it means a man should be honest, loyal, discreet, and modest. He should be warm and affectionate, yet rational and independent. In essence, a man should embody maturity rather than childishness. By keeping these things private, a man does not hide his true self, but rather reveals his courage, wisdom, integrity, strength, honor, joy, moderation, and love. He reveals his virtue, which is the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. This is the Stoic approach to living and loving, challenging yet rewarding, uncommon yet noble, and not for everyone, but for us. We are the Stoics, dedicated to helping you become one of us. To learn more about Stoicism and its transformative impact on your life, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications on our new videos. We will share more insights and practical tips on applying Stoicism to your daily life to achieve happiness and peace of mind. Thank you for watching, and remember, the key to happiness lies within yourself.